Hello, Lakeview family. Hope this post-Easter video finds you doing well. What a great celebration we had on Sunday, celebrating the resurrection and all that means for us as a faith family, as people who are called to be disciples of Jesus, who is the risen Christ. And what an opportunity to celebrate with 7 of our kids who were baptized. How wonderful that was and fantastic. What an exciting opportunity to participate in, to remind us, particularly, especially those who have been baptized, of our baptism and relating and remembering that we join Christ in his death and all that that means. So going in and being submerged in the water, being washed, what that means for us, what we believe theologically, that breaks the power of sin, the forgiveness that comes from this act of dying with Christ and recognizing the mortality of ourselves as humans, but rejoicing in what comes next, which is being raised to new life. So we do recognize our mortality. We do recognize the reality of sin in our lives and in the world. But we know that both of these things, death and sin, hell and the grave, does not have power over us because of the victorious work of Jesus. And we live out of that message post-Easter, and not just this week, but all throughout the week or all throughout the year, because every Sunday is a resurrection Sunday. Every day is celebrating the resurrection and what that means for us as a people, particularly people called to be like Jesus, to be disciples, to make disciples, to love our neighbor, and to be people who live out the holiness message of what God does to cleanse and purify and sanctify us. So these are good days, exciting days for what we have experienced through Easter. And then we head into Easter season, and we'll be launching a new series that's actually orchestrated, planned, put together by Pastor Rochelle, and I'm so excited. I will not be here this Sunday. Melissa and Addie and Stephen and I will be on vacation, so we'll be gone this Sunday. But Pastor Rochelle, will kick off the series called Burden of Proof, and it's a series through the book of First John. And I'm so excited for her plan. She'll unfold more of that on Sunday, so I won't let too many cats out of the bag. But it'll be an awesome sermon opportunity and a series for us to learn what the book of First John has to say to us and all that John was doing to refute false teachers of that day, things we learn about the context of that time, and of course, always how the truths in Scripture apply to our lives today. So I'm very excited for that. I hope you come ready with pencils sharpened and ears tuned as Pastor Rochelle will break the word open for us on Sunday. So hope you're doing well, and again, just revel in the reality of the risen Christ and what that means for us, right? The freedom that comes from being adopted sons and daughters of the King, that we serve a King who definitely has come and is among us, ruling and reigning over his kingdom, a kingdom that is specific to what we read about in Scripture and what Jesus declares and what his life testified to about what this kingdom looks like. And it is different than the kingdoms of this world. May we never forget that, and maybe recognize where our allegiance lies, who holds the authority in our lives for our lives, and who we are seeking to become like, and that is the person of Jesus. So have a great rest of your week. Have an awesome Sunday. We will miss not being with you, and then we look forward to being back here with you a week from Sunday. Love to all, and have a great week. Blessings.